We're going to have fun tonight. Yep. We'll have lots of fun tonight. Microphone, test mic, audio, test speaker, microphone. Yes, speak and pause. Do you replay? Yes, and test. Okay, we're good. Now we just need admit Cheryl, admit all, waiting room. There we go. Cheryl's connecting to audio. Can't hear me yet. Cheryl, what's up?
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Cheryl, what's up?
Not much. Just waiting to join.
Gary's going to be here shortly.
Okay. Just the three of us?
So far, yeah. I'm trying something new tonight. I found this way to send text messages to everyone. So I'm going to fire off a bunch of text messages in addition to the emails that I already sent out. Gary.
Hey.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just fine. Got my
I'm glad to hear that.
Santa hat on, my earrings, and my sockies. I'm ready.
All right. Well, I'm down in my sort of office, which is in the basement where the washer dryer is. I've been pushed downstairs, so to speak. By the way, did you guys hear Marlene Kickle's sister-in-law passed away?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, do we know her?
Yeah. No, I don't think we did. I think it's her husband's sister.
Oh, okay.
You know, that
How did
I got
you
the
know
message
that?
from Sally Ware. Sally Ware
Oh,
sent
okay.
me an email. Anything new?
I got a job.
Really? Good for you, girl. What you doing?
Do you know where Bethesda rehabilitation place is on Telegraph?
No, I don't.
Well, it's across
What you
from
do?
Melville Junior High.
Oh, okay. Well, what you doing there?
I'm just a receptionist and I'm having a hell of a time with Word. There's only one thing I have to do with Word and I'm having a hell of a time. And I've never had Word before, so.
Oh, it's easy,
Oh,
Cheryl.
okay.
It's easy. It's
What?
what you see. It's so easy.
Yeah, but everybody tells me that Word is not user friendly. I don't know.
Just takes a little practice. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Any of these systems seems to think they're smarter than we are and will respell words that we put down and
Oh,
won't take
yeah.
some of our keystrokes. It's a pain in the ass. I agree with you.
Oh, somebody else
Well,
is
good for you.
knocking
Good.
at the door. Looks
Yeah.
like Patrick and Rich Fava want to get in. They're knocking at my door. Come on in, guys.
Okay.
Come on in.
Patrick, who?
All I see is Patrick's
Pat
coffee maker.
Luppens.
Hey, Rich Fava. Look
Hey,
at that
Kayla.
hat, man.
Yeah.
Hi, Rich. Oh, there's Pat.
Pat, my old buddy Pat.
Hey. Hey.
Got to get everything working there, Pat.
Hey, Rich, how's your wife?
Still recovering.
She what?
She had,
Recovering? What?
Back operation? Yeah.
yeah, back surgery, the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, goodness. I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
Gosh darn. But she's doing well.
yeah, she's going around here with a walker. She can't, walk or anything yet. Her leg keeps giving out on her.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Had like a sciatica or
Pat.
whatever.
So the
Can I hear me?
firemen are doing
Pump up
without
your,
until she gets
pump up
back.
your audio, Pat. Need more
audio, let me
volume.
see.
You're too low.
Let's
See,
see.
I can't
Hello?
hear
Okay.
anybody.
Audio.
well, you're old. Your ears don't work no more.
That's
Come
for
on.
sure.
I got an
Oh.
excuse. Field artillery for 8 years. Come on.
Oh, okay. I have a laptop, but I need to know how to increase the volume. Can anybody tell
Let's
me?
see.
Control.
Maybe if I
and
just
three.
keep it closer.
What?
You can increase the
Control
volume in
F3.
Zoom. Zoom has a volume setting. If you go to
Yeah.
settings
I'm
and
looking
audio,
for it.
there's a slider. You can slide it over and that'll make your microphone, you sound louder into your microphone. It's in,
Yeah, I know.
audio
Let me see.
setting.
How do I
Where
get
did
to
that go? I
that?
had that on a minute ago.
you're good
No,
now,
it's
Pat.
sticking it
Your
out.
volume's up there.
Okay, I just gotta hold
you
this
hear
thing
me?
closer.
You're just a little muffled. I don't know what's going on with that.
Can you
At the
hear me?
mic too close.
Well, anyway,
You're good
that
now.
sounds
That's
good.
perfect distance. You got it. You got it
Okay.
now. Just stick with that and you'll be good. You'll be good the rest of the night.
So Rich,
Yes,
how are
ma'am.
things on Candy Cane Lane?
Oh, it's fun.
Eh?
Last Sunday, I belong to the St. Vincent de Paul Society with our
Uh-huh.
parish. And then we collect on Candy Cane Lane it was last Sunday. And,
Okay.
and that's to help people in need in the neighborhood, help with
Mhm.
rent and utilities and all that kind of thing, food, anybody, somebody in need. So anyway, we were over there and I was the official candy man of Candy Cane Lane. So we were giving out candy canes and having a good time.
Good deal, good deal.
Yeah,
You
Good.
said a parish, Rich? Rich, what parish?
St. Vincent de Paul in St. Louis Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in the nights too?
Yeah, I think.
No.
You
I don't
think?
even know.
Come on.
I worry about that when I go to rent. I would go to vote. That's about it.
Okay. Well, I joined at the new church about, a year ago. Really, really pleased. Bunch of great guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Pat,
This
what have
was-
you been up to? You missed the last meeting or two, Pat. We didn't see you.
yeah, I did. The biggest problem is you guys still don't have my email address.
No,
And it's
no.
only accidentally that my wife stumbled across it. She has a different email address also, but I set up the situation so that her old email address will be forwarded to her new email address, but I can't get it to forward it to me.
Okay, what I have is twcny.rr.com.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's not it. I'm gonna erase
Okay.
that.
Well,
Hold
come
on.
on, give it to us, bud. Let's go.
It's
right, what's your-
PAT.
Start again.
It's
PAT.
PAT _Luppens at twcny.rr.com. That's the difference.
I got the Luppens. What happens
PAT,
after
what
Luppens?
is PAT _ at
Yep.
what?
PAT
Oh.
_Luppens,
Lupins.
Lupins.
my
Okay.
last name, and then
Yep.
at twcny. So
You're
you
gonna
just
have
need to add, you just need
me
to add
that.
an AT and an underscore.
All right, say that.
Right.
I got the Pat _Lupins at. Now
at,
tell me
and
the
then the
last.
rest of it is the same. twcny.rr.com.
PWC.
Oh, go real slow, Pat. My ears aren't good. Give me that
It's
again.
Time Warner Cable something or other.
All right, Pat
New York.
Pat underscore Luppens, pwcny.rr.com.
That's me.
All right, I got you. Next time you're gonna get the email.
Next time I'll get the email, yeah.
I guarantee you'll get it.
I still don't have it, but that's okay. I'll
Oh,
somehow I'll get
no.
it. Okay. These ears aren't good anymore, Pat. I'm sorry.
I'm on my cell phone because I turned on my computer and it's updating.
Oh.
So
It did what?
I turned on my computer and then to be on a Zoom call, and then here it says we're gonna update. So it
Oh, I had that
going
too,
through the
yeah.
percent, it's 1%, 3%, 2, and then it goes up
Oh,
to
yeah.
98. And I thought, oh boy, that's
Forever.
done. And now it's working on updating, I don't know what, but it's at 30% right now. So that's why
Don't
I'm
you
on my
love it?
phone.
Yeah, Windows strikes again.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Windows updates your computer so they can sell you a new computer when it's so clogged up with the things. You'll have to go out and buy a new computer. That's the plan.
You got it, Pat. That's right.
And that's why I use Linux.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
kidding me,
use Windows.
Pat.
I haven't done Windows in probably 10 years, I guess. I
You use what?
Linux.
use Linux, Linux. And the
L-U-N-U-X.
yeah, and it's-
L-I-N-U-X.
It's named after a guy by the name of
L-I-N-U-X.
It's named after a
Linux.
guy by the name of Linus Torvald. And he hated the whole commercialization of the internet. So he puts free software. It's all free. And my particular operating system is Ubuntu. And I think this one is, which one is this? Some Idris something, I don't know. Anyway, it's 21.0, 21.1. Ubuntu 21.1. And really, my computers are old junky towers, and they run a lot faster than my wife's brand new laptop Windows thing.
I'll be darned.
Very clean, very clean.
Since I'm a Linux system administrator, I could engage Pat in a 15-minute conversation about the pros and cons of all the different flavors of Linux. And I'd lose everyone in this room, everybody
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
there's-
room.
There must be,
Please.
there must be, I know I subscribe to FOSS, and there must be 20 different kinds of
Yeah.
Linux out there.
So we won't go there. So y'all can
It's huge.
relax. We're
Okay.
not going to go
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
It's
thank
huge.
you. And
It's
Paul,
huge.
can
Poor
you tell me
Cheryl
what you were
stuck on
doing in the
Word.
water?
Yeah, but it's
I
huge.
was just relaxing.
Okay, but did you have a filter on there, like making your face real
Oh,
weird?
yeah, it's just, I was just goofing around. That's just Facebook. You can have these filters and they can
Filters,
turn you into a frog or something, you know?
Yeah, my grandchildren know how to do that kind of thing. Yeah.
So do
I
mine.
don't care about that.
I'm a 27-year-old in a 77-year-old body, Cheryl. So you'll have to forgive me.
Yep, yep.
Well, it's a good thing you're not here. I'd be picking your brain all the time.
You would be. You definitely would be.
Yeah.
So what have you all been up to for the holidays? Any holiday plans or anything?
We had the Byrne Christmas party yesterday. There were about 35 of us there. It was nice. Everybody brought
Yeah.
something. It was great.
Good deal.
And we have that a week before, so everybody can come instead of, like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
worked out so many years. It's great.
Spread it out. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And when I was in Florida, I would come home just for that every year.
Really?
But I would stay a few days, but I just wanted to see
Okay.
everybody at the same time. So
Super.
now I'm here and I don't have to do that.
There you go.
Okay, who else?
Yeah, who else?
Who else? Oh, what we're gonna do over the holidays?
Yeah,
I'm taking care of horses, dogs, and cats. That's it.
but that's what you
stuck on
do
the
every
ranch.
day. That's not
Well,
just the
yeah, but
holidays.
she's
You
going
you
up
do that
to
every
be
day.
with her family in Kansas City, Blue Springs area. So I have to stay down here and handle the animals. Oh, boy.
That's one thing about animals. You can't leave them alone. Farmers never get a vacation, ever.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got that right, Pat.
Okay, who else? Rich, what do you, oh, you're not doing anything because your wife is laid up, right? Where'd he go? He's
Right here.
gone.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, he's on the phone. That makes a difference, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'll
we're not,
say, does anybody have any friends, people, relatives, what have you, that were impacted by the tornadoes through Kentucky and Tennessee?
No,
No, not
I don't
really.
know anybody.
it's amazing.
I
Have they
talked to
found
I
everybody
talked to
yet?
Jack Newsom. I talked to Jack Newsom the other day. He's got, I think it's a daughter that was close by and she had no power whatsoever. So she came back into St. Louis to
Mm.
be with them while they get the power restored down there, but she's fine.
Good.
We always get kind of the tail end of those things. Like after that went through,
Yeah.
a couple of days later, we get like, gusts of 40 miles an hour and wind at 30 miles an hour
Yeah.
for a while. And it's annoying. Makes
Yeah.
a mess out of the yard. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah, it went
Well, we
more
didn't have any
north,
problem with,
went more north of
we
St.
didn't have any
Louis.
problem with tornadoes, but it ripped the hell out of my flag. I had to buy a new flag.
Oh, oh.
Just tore it to pieces. Tore it
Where
to
do you
pieces.
buy your flag? At Walmart?
No, why not? Internet, Flag and Banner,
Okay.
Flag and Banner or somebody or other. These guys.
Yeah, they've been around for years.
Wow.
Good company.
Hey, Rich,
And
Yes, ma'am.
Rich,
Yes.
can you explain your shirt?
This was a Christmas present and it's a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
So I got it over my sweatshirt.
Oh,
It's cooler around here.
got it. Yeah, it's cool here too.
And then my little top hat, I just got some LED lights and battery packs that are sitting on top of my head to keep the thing lit.
Jeez. That's cute.
Yeah. So I wore this when I was on Candy Cane Lane last week.
I bet. Ugh.
Yeah, I love doing that over Candy Cane Lane and playing the Candy Man because interplay with the kids. I just love it.
yeah,
Do the
A lot of fun.
parents pretty much donate?
Yeah, we made about $2,500 in like 4 hours. So,
Wow.
whoa,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Where
go
does the
down to that
proceeds
one
go?
by Grant's Farm on Purdue Lane or something like that, Purdue? It's
Oh,
huge.
up there, up on top of the hill on the backside of
Yes.
Grant Farm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Huh,
he's got
we
a-
did
he's
that
got a-
Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, Candy Cane Lane, I mean, it's got a traffic jam on Jameson and Watson trying to get in.
I
there.
know, we were
Crazy.
gonna go there and I said, no, I don't need to see that. No.
Yeah.
My date is impatient anyway. He would have pulled his hair out, so.
Yeah, it draws him in, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Paul, what are you doing for Christmas?
We're just laying low. We're just going to stick around the condo and go out to Cedar Creek out in the country and kind of hang out around here. Normally we go to the West Coast where Dorothy, my wife, has her large extended family. She has and they have gatherings of like up to 100 people, but that's not happening because of the the conditions right
Uh-huh.
now. So we're just gonna hang out at home, watch Netflix, eat a lot, gain weight. Maybe I'll get on the bike and go swimming. If to counteract that, we'll see.
Are you talking about the west coast of Texas?
No,
California?
Vancouver. She's
Oh,
Vancouver,
goodness.
BC,
boy.
British Columbia.
Okay.
That's neat. That's a neat area.
Yeah, we have fun there. I miss those trips to Vancouver.
That's a beautiful area. We went on one of those Alaskan cruises maybe 3 years ago, and
Mhm.
we flew in to Alaska, and then took the train up to Denali, and then
Mhm.
no, we took a bus up and then a train back, and then took the cruise down the coast
Mm.
rather than
Yeah.
up the coast. That was a lot of fun.
Here's a great trip. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Very neat. So my daughter, I got the daughter from Austin. She's coming in the 26th, bringing a couple of my grandkids, and under the guise of helping dust for grandma.
Oh, okay.
How old are they?
Let's see, the 12 and 10.
Well.
Two that are coming. And I
They
got,
can be help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then two grandsons, they're at 15 and 17, but they're not coming in. So anyway, we're just laying low. It's not doing anything.
Hey, Pat, what are you doing?
No, we don't do much for Christmas. We go see our family is most of our families around here. We came up here to retire and they followed us. We couldn't get rid of them. All the
Really?
grandchildren are here. We want, we want to see you, and they looked around and they stayed. See, Donnie graduated from SUNY Potsdam, and now he's going to nursing school over at Canton. He's 30.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, Ryan is back in school going to SUNY Canton for, I think it's psychology this time. He's going to get his master's.
Mhm.
Who's the other one? Let's see, I got Abigail. She's an artist, and she actually moved down to the Syracuse areas because that's a big art thing. She got her degree in fine arts. And let me see the other one, Allison. She's 20. She's just 21. She just graduated from Clarkson engineering management, and she's going to be working for the school for a while.
Mm.
Okay.
And that's that. And of course, their parents live here. Well, not all of them. Let's see. Renee and Don still live in Virginia. Susan's daughter. They live up on the peninsula. I don't know if you know what that is.
Which peninsula?
It's
Sticky out thing, right?
It's the peninsula. It's the Delmarva. It actually is the peninsula. The name of the thing. It's if you cross the big river. If you're like what would you call it? The what the heck do they call it? I've forgotten now. Oh, the Tidewater area. Tidewater area is Pocosin and Virginia Beach and Norfolk, and there's about three others. I can't remember. Chesapeake. And then if you go across the big river, then you're up in the north end, and then the peninsula is across on the what do they call it? The Bay Bridge Tunnel. It's 17 miles long. It's dangerous. It's miserable. I think they just doubled it finally. You go through two tunnels. The reason there's tunnels is it's too mushy to build bridges for ships to go under. So
Really?
So all of it's naturally been a ship port. They put two tunnels, one coming and one going, so that ships can go
Okay.
through.
Do they ever
While
get
living in
stuck?
Virginia. What's that?
Do they ever get stuck?
You ever get stuck? You mean in traffic? Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, like during a storm or something.
Oh, you mean the ships? Yeah, they run aground. Some of them once in a while. Happens. So I'll tell you,
Oh, gosh.
we have a lot of groundings up here. I live on the St. Lawrence Seaway, which is a big shipping. It goes, between the
Mhm.
ocean and the Great Lakes. And
Lakes,
about once a
mhm.
year, they manage to run one aground and get it off. I think it's just about to close. It usually closes right after Christmas because it ices over and it can't get through. So,
Because the ice, yep. Okay.
although this year, I'd be surprised. We have not had winter other than the other day. It got really cold and I got a couple inches of snow. Other than that.
Really?
Yeah, in 40s, 50s.
We've
Two-
had great
it goes
weather
down to
here
two-
too, but only a couple days that are bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, climate change is here. That is for sure. Because when we moved up here by Thanksgiving.
We've had climate change since the beginning of time, Pat. It's called seasons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. There was the mass extinction of 250 million years ago. That was thought to be caused by volcanoes.
Oh, goodness.
Sure.
I expect an ice age is next. That would be kind of interesting.
Losing my hat. I'm gonna
Lovely.
plug my phone in.
Did he light up?
My battery was going down on my phone, so I was plugging in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you have it on a stand?
No, just holding it.
You're holding it?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
yep. So what else is new?
I wouldn't want to step into politics. That's
Oh,
We don't
God.
get, we're not
They're too
going to talk
muddy.
about politics
Oh,
tonight,
please.
folks.
Too muddy.
Not going
No.
to do it. Come on. It's,
Oh, come on, guys.
nope,
Gotta be
no, Gary. No,
fun.
no, not going to do it.
Where's my Trump hat? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Hey, Gary, have you
Lost
talked
it,
to
Gary, you
Sandy
lost it.
lately? Have
Say
you
again,
talked to
please.
Sandy Whalen?
I just
No, I
sent her a
haven't talked
text
to her
message.
for a while.
Oh, you did?
I just sent her a text message. And I also emailed her, but she only responds to a few phone calls, I think.
Yeah.
You have to call her. Do I have a volunteer to call her? Gary?
I'm looking her up right now.
Okay.
Notice how quickly I got a volunteer?
it's funny about the
don't
texting.
I-
I never was able to
I don't know.
master the text, those phones with the screens and touching the thing. Can't do it. Cannot do it. I tried. They sold me one and I worked on it. I gave it back. I said, I
You mean you
do
can't
this.
type with your thumbs, Patrick?
I have
Oh,
a-
that's awful.
I have a this.
My
Oh,
thumbs
it's
are too
terrible.
fat.
Captain Kirk.
My thumb's too big.
Yeah, me too. I have to go like this.
I have lost Sandy's phone number again.
Uh-oh.
Let me look it up. Hold on. I'll find it.
Please do, and I'll call her.
Yeah, I'll find it. Hold on. Let me find it. I
Okay.
will find it. Let's see.
306 something, isn't it?
Let's see. Let me see here. Okay, let's see here. Where is that? Oh, here it is. You ready, Gary, to copy?
I am, sir. Yes.
309
309.
36.
Okay,
309 368
good.
6162.
I will call her right now. Thank
Yeah,
you,
give
sir.
her a buzz, see if we can get her. She came in last time, so she's
Oh, she
got
did?
the
Okay.
capabilities. Yeah.
Good. The month before I was in Florida. Did I tell you about that?
So
that?
Cheryl,
Yeah.
how'd your date go?
My date?
Yeah, you said you had a date with someone.
Well, he's my, kind of he's a rich guy that I see. But
Well,
he's
that's a
going down
plus.
to Naples, Florida for 3 months, and he was married to my cousin for 60 years, and she died 2 years ago tomorrow.
Oh, so you guys are old friends then?
Well,
So
yeah, and I'm
his
the
family.
kind of, he's my cousin by marriage. So we watch TV together, we hold hands, we hug, he gives me a peck every now and then. He takes me to dinner, but he never takes
At the
me
tone,
to
please
family
record your
things
message.
because
When you've finished recording, you may hang up or
Uh-oh.
press 1 for more options.
Hey, Sandy, this is Gary Wolz. I'm looking at Paul Wallace and Pat Luppens and Cheryl and crazy Rich Fava. And we want to know what the hell's going on with you, girl. Give us a call. Try me at 816-616-7997. And if you don't call me, I can't wish you Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. We'll see.
we'll see.
Gary, I'm trying to stay under your guidance as my medical advisor, right? And
Yes, sir.
and my
Always
medical
willing to help.
insurance. But here's what
Right.
happened to me. I went to the heart specialist, first time ever, for no reason. I mean, I
Went to the
haven't had
what,
any
please?
reason to go to one, but
You
I
went to
went to
what?
one, and he gave me a heart monitor to put
Oh, okay.
on my chest. You
Yeah.
glue it to your
Okay.
chest, and you're supposed to wear
Yes.
it for a week, right? So I
Right.
come
Yep.
home to Cedar Creek. The first thing that happens as I'm driving up, a woodpecker pecked a hole in a water line, a big water line, right? And so I had to swing into action immediately to repair this water line, with the
Oh, God.
I had
Did
to-
you short out your monitor?
no. What happened was you're not supposed to get it wet. And did I ever get it wet? I got the thing wet, totally wet. So that was a failed attempt to do the first time ever to do like a hard thing. But I think I'm getting data off my Apple Watch. I'll just
Yes,
send that to
yes.
him. What a
Let me ask you
disaster.
guys, have you ever looked into one of these?
What's that?
What is it?
It's a Cardia.
Oh, yeah, I
You see
saw
the
that on
advertisement
TV.
on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. These really are sharp, guys. These work really well. You can check yourself out very simply, very easily. Right now, they're only $79 internet wise. I think I bought mine at 84, but really they work nicely. When I'm at rehab, I wear a monitor the first Tuesday of every month, and it really does illuminate what's going on. They're good things. They really are.
What are you doing in rehab?
Oh, I had a heart attack September last year,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
and
How often do you
I've been
go?
going to rehab Tuesday and Thursdays now, and I really don't have to, but it's
Every
become
week?
it's fun. Yeah, every week. It's fun. It really is. And there's
Oh, yeah.
6 other people in my hour. They've become great friends. It's like
Yeah.
a family, And I'm probably the healthiest of everybody. There's some people who are really, really hurt, but it's fun. I enjoy it, and I guess when I started, my heart rate was 120. It rarely gets above 85 now, even with
Wow.
heavy work. So
you have AFib?
I'm real pleased. No. I had some kind of heart attack thing and had a quadruple coronary artery bypass September 12th of 2020. But I feel great now. No problems at all. I'm the healthiest one here. She's still recovering from her fractured ribs.
who is your wife?
My wife. Yeah.
She fall off a horse?
Oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, exactly. She's got a new mare, and the saddle did not fit well because the horse has
Oh.
no withers. And if you recall, on a saddle, there's a little hump that fits over the withers. Well,
Yeah.
that darn saddle just rolled right off and dropped
Oh.
her into the pipes of the round pen, fractured 7 ribs.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God.
She's not been happy.
Oh. When was this? Couple months
Three,
ago?
4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
Wow.
She had a week at St. Luke's on the Plaza in Kansas City, an operation to put pins and plates on 3 of the ribs. But she's tough nut. She's fine.
I don't see a lot of
She's
difference
still-
between horses and motorcycles myself.
Ooh.
You can get hurt on either one, can't you, Pat?
Another
Oh, here
guest
comes
coming in the
Reinheimer.
door.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Reinheimer, come and see here. There he is.
Who's there? Oh,
Hey, how you?
That's Rich Reinheimer.
I'll be damned.
That's that guy that bowled 268.
Yeah,
hi,
hi,
Rich. How you doing?
good. How are you?
All right, keeping it together, barely.
Well, everybody's trying to do that most of the time. Oh,
Hi.
hey, well, I'm good to see everybody, or who else. I don't know who's all on here, but yeah, I did bowl a 268. That was the best I've done in a long time. And don't, like I said, don't ask me what I did on the other 2 games. That's for sure.
Right. That's awful.
Two-
That
268.
that
That's
way.
about twice as much as I could do. I'm a
Well, often as I
pathetic
bowl, I
bowler.
get somewhere. Sorry, pardon? Somebody said something. I interrupted.
What did
So-
what did somebody say, Rich? I missed that.
I said, I bowled, I don't know who, somebody said something and I interrupted. Who was, is that
Carol
you?
said you bowled 268. I know that's true because I read that.
You read that? Yeah, I mean, I was so proud of that. That was last Tuesday night. I couldn't believe it. I had 8 strikes in a row. And on my 9th ball, I left 2 pins and,
Ugh.
but that's okay. That's just that's bowling. I'm not that good.
Oh, please, you're very good.
Well, anyway, what's up, guys? That's everybody doing for Christmas?
Not much.
Not a
much.
whole lot here,
Not a whole
but Gary's going to take care of his animals.
Yeah, it's pretty much family stuff, I'm sure for everybody, if you got your
Yep.
family. So another year, eh?
Yep.
Yep.
You know that I was watching this show on Netflix about Austin, Texas, about these 4 men and 4 women. They bring them to Austin, to mix them up to do a reality show. They put them in this Airbnb house. But one of the things they showed was they all went out bowling, but I was shocked to see what they were bowling with. They had these little tiny pins, they were
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh,
tiny
duck pins.
pins
Those
and
are duck
tiny
pins.
bowling
Duck
balls
pins, yeah.
and a tiny bowling lane. And I've never seen this before. They've miniaturized bowling. That probably goes against everything you believe in, huh, Rich?
That's
Yeah.
that's big in Southeast Asia. When I was in the Philippines and Japan and all that, that's what everybody does.
Really?
Yeah, it's so duck
It's
pins.
duck-
It's little bitty balls, and I think you get 3, and they're bigger than a softball, but not much.
Mm. Well, what are they made of? What's the ball made of,
It's wood. I think it feels like wood. Feels like
Okay.
feels like wood. Yeah,
Huh.
pretty crude, really.
Yeah, and I think in duck pin bowling, I think there's only 9 pins or something like that. Is that
Yeah,
right?
and it's a short alley. It's not a very long alley either.
Yeah.
I remember it's about maybe 2/3 or less. Been a long time since I've been there.
I probably need to be doing a couple of years. Won't be able to get the ball down the lane the way it is.
How's your knee, Rich?
Oh, it's good. I can't complain. I had a guy that I hadn't seen for a while, and he knew I had had a knee replacement, and he just said, you know, I was watching you walk. And I said, well, that's, and I said, well, yeah. And he said, you'd never know that you ever had it done. And I said, well, that's a compliment. I appreciate it. So it isn't like your regular knee, but it's
Oh,
still,
no.
you're never going to get into the situation where it'll feel natural. It's going to always feel replaced.
Yeah,
But-
I feel myself walking real weird sometimes. Sometimes I lose my balance a little bit, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm walking like a duck. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna touch my left knee until
Yeah.
I can't crawl out of bed. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's the most
Yeah.
painful thing I ever went through.
I hear they're terrible. Yeah.
Well, not as, from what I understand, they are. They're the easiest is your hip
Yeah,
and
right.
it's recovery. And then the second, is just the knee. But they say the shoulder is the worst because
Horrible. Yeah.
With
I've got
rotator
several
cuff.
clients that had their shoulders done absolutely horrible.
Mm.
it's hard. It's too many intersecting, muscles and layered over each other and all this stuff. It's a lot harder than so. But we all get pieced back together.
Right, we're all here.
Yeah, we're all upright and so on. How's your knee? Hey, Cheryl, all right? I mean, you're doing okay with it?
Yeah, it's fine. It only hurts when I go to
Laugh.
water aerobics and they say flutter kick.
Oh,
That's a little too much. So I just do
Okay.
real slow. Cause I'm a swimmer, but that hurts. It still
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
well, everybody heals differently and,
Yeah.
you find two things the same way. It's just that, I've known guys, I've heard of guys that are women, I think mostly guys, is they went to the therapy and then they didn't do anything else and they never did heal right. You got to do the exercises at home,
Right.
when you're in the,
That's right.
anyway.
That's right.
I've never had a problem with any of that stuff. And I think it's because I took up rowing about 11 years ago, 13 years ago.
Wow.
There you go. There's your
And we were
exercise,
under
yeah.
the guidance of a good coach, the coach from St. Lawrence. St. Lawrence, and then Clarkson came and helped us also. But they taught us a routine of exercises, and up until COVID came around,
Yeah.
I've been going to the gym every morning, spending an hour and a half on the various
Excellent.
machines, doing the stuff they showed me how to do. And,
Yeah.
Man, my whole
Uh-oh.
body's carriage is
That's
in
me
pretty
again.
damn good shape. Well, keeping
Well,
the weight down, keeping the weight
We
down.
can't, we can't get enough of you, Rich.
I know.
Really?
Now, could I do something?
So I'm gonna hang up on my phone.
You joined again. You joined with your phone. You probably got my text message on your phone.
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
There's more people in here than there have been, and this is the first time
Hey, there's two of me.
I've sent texts out in addition to emails.
Hey, Rich, how are you?
All of me. Why don't you all of me? Okay, I'm hanging this one. I'm hanging this one up.
Huh?
Can I get this to you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, Helen.
Food delivery. I get food delivery here.
I have a
Bagels and
question,
pickles.
Mr. Luppens.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. Who is Helen?
Who is Helen?
Uh-huh.
My ex-wife.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
know that. I'm sorry. I kind of knew that was good. It was coming,
Yeah, that's
but
all right. I mean, lots of people get divorces. It happens.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
She kept her name. She kept your name.
That's interesting.
Fava's iPhone. Rich. Are you still
Yeah, how do I
there?
hang this one thing up?
Well, it kept that name situation. You know my situation, right, Cheryl?
No,
My
No.
wife is Jerry Ray Anderson. She refused to take my name.
oh, okay.
She was born Jerry Ray Schwein, okay, at the bottom of the list. She
Schwein?
married an Anderson in school, so she moved to the top of the list. And of course,
Uh-huh.
all her degrees are in Anderson name. When she married me, she said, screw that. I'm not going back down to the bottom of the list. I'm staying at the top. So she's an Anderson.
Okay, she's an Anderson.
There you go.
I'm an Anderson.
Yep.
Been there for
Yep.
30-something years.
Yep, that's right. But you spell it different.
Do you spell it
You're an
E-N or does she
S-O
spell it?
You're an S-O-N, she's an S-E-N.
Yeah, right. She's like Swedish.
Danish. That's the way I
Okay,
understood it.
all right.
I don't know. I'm just, well, that's Deutsch.
Yeah.
Oh, have you all been sleeping good? How many hours sleep is everyone getting?
Oh, wait a minute. That's getting pretty personal, Paul.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I just want
I
to know
take
your
a
sleep
sleeping
habits.
pill
that's
every
all.
night.
What are your sleep habits?
No.
Cheryl, you go
My habit
first.
is sleeping is in a bed.
What about you, Cheryl? How many hours sleep do you get a night?
About 8 because I take a sleeping pill. And,
Oh, good.
and I find it hard to get my ass out of bed unless I have something to do in the morning. Now I pick up a paramedic lady at 8 o'clock in the morning, periodically
Oh.
through the month. And I take her home because she can't drive. And then I'm back home in an hour. So that's good because it gets me out of bed.
How
It
about you,
doesn't
Pat?
happen very often.
Oh.
How
And
about you,
my
Pat? How
new
many
job-
hours sleep have you been
Usually
getting?
about 7.
7?
But I'm Old Navy. I'm up at 6 o'clock. I don't care what. I have no choice.
really,
6 o'clock, I'm wide awake.
oh
Doesn't matter.
gosh.
Rich Reinheimer, how many? You get a good night's sleep every night?
Yeah, I usually sleep 7 to 8 hours. I'll get in bed about 10:30 and be in, sleep by about 11. And then I don't get up.
10:30?
Huh?
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah, 10:30, of course. That's a little late for me usually.
But
Ri-
Wow.
and
Rich,
then
how about you? How about you, Rich?
About 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
I get
been
about-
riding. I haven't been riding a bike, so I haven't been getting up early.
And Gary, do
Yeah.
you sleep at night?
If I make it to 9 o'clock at night, I'm lucky. I'm up at 3.
oh,
Get
Get
wow.
up at 3.
3
With
o'clock.
the animals?
3 o'clock.
With the
Plan my
animals?
day, help feed the animals. Yep.
So you
I'll
get
take
about
2-3
6 hours
naps
sleep
during
a
the
night.
day.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a
Get
system.
6
take
hours,
naps.
Paul?
How many animals you have anyway?
4 mares, 3 cats, 2 dogs, and an opossum.
Oh.
You know,
But you-
if I see that son of a bitch again, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
They're bad for horses. They're very bad.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they,
didn't-
they carry a disease that if the horses get into it, they really get sick.
Mm.
So
I-
possums around here, nope.
We had a groundhog tore up the neighborhood pretty good, and he moved on to
Oh,
better pastures. I tried everything to catch him, couldn't do it. I put out traps, poison, anything, pay any
Yep.
attention. He finally just moved
Yep.
on, but man, I filled up a lot of holes.
Yeah.
And they're really
Well, we got-
powerful
we
because
got
we have
moles
really,
here.
really rocky soil. And I'd come out in
Uh-huh.
the back and big rocks would be picked up out of the ground and
Oh,
I mean,
no.
rocks the size of my
Really?
hand, like size of a softball.
Wrong.
They're laying all over the ground. And the thing's not very big. I've seen them scuttling across the yard. Man, they're powerful. I wouldn't want to get tangled up with them personally.
Wow.
Man, those things are really powerful. and they just keep on digging. They dug a hole right next to the house, and then another one turned up way down in the back of the yard, and another turned up under the shed. And of course, eats the roots out from under some of my bushes, kind of tore those up.
Yeah.
But
There's
that
a
thing
bunch of those over at Jefferson Barracks Park. And you're going over there on the bike trails, they'll cross that, the big old kind of waddle across the path.
We have more problems with raccoons where we are. I mean, they're all over the place. They've multiplied so bad. And, you know, they eat everything. They eat all your corn, your cat food, your dog's food, whatever they find, they're all over the place. And
But they get in your attic, they tear it up too.
nobody hunts them. You know,
Around here, we still see raccoons on the side of the road all the time. I bet I counted 20 raccoons from here to Kansas City. Dead
As a
ones
road-
and several
as
deer.
a road
Yeah.
pizza. As a road pizza. Road pizza.
We had palm rats in Florida. They would get up in the roof. I mean, in the crawl space.
What
They
did you
don't have
have?
attics in Florida.
rats.
Palm rats. They live in the palm trees and they
Wow.
come over.
Palm rats.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be darned.
I never heard of those before.
They look
You
like
needed a
they look
trained
like
alligator to
rats, only
hunt
they live in a
those.
palm tree.
Well, you know, they're getting really down there in Florida with the dang pythons that are running around in the Everglades.
Oh, yeah.
They have a big hunt every year to kill them off. But
Huge.
they
Huge.
multiply.
Yeah.
So it's bad. And they said they're look, you know, like everything get overpopulated, they start looking for new locations. So, but anyway, that was interesting that they had, you know, all these pythons there. And somebody said when they had some kind of hurricane, a guy's, I guess he had sold them. Well, and when his place blew away, so did the pythons, and they went in, you know, so they took off and got into the Everglades and all this kind of stuff. And you got to be.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now that's the story I've heard. How true it is, I haven't researched it. But anyway, we had a mountain lion here that was sighted not long ago.
Really?
Woo.
Yeah, about I'd say maybe 10 miles from here. I mean, he was just seen. Oh, I've seen him. I saw one time in the wild when I was in Illinois. We were driving along the road, and all of a sudden, and I was in the passenger seat, and out of the right side, all of a sudden I saw one dash across the road in front of us, but not, you know, pretty far in advance. And I knew it was a mountain lion. I mean, it was, he was there and gone in no second, you know,
Wow.
no time.
Rich, have you seen any black bear? We understand black bear are up around us.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen any, but other people around here have seen them. I haven't.
Okay.
I have, you know, but yes, there are some. But you know, they had a hunt on them again. They started a hunting season here on them, and I think they killed 8, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
But as long as there's no grizzlies.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
I pressed some wrong button and I lost you guys, but you can hear me?
Can see
Yeah,
it
we
too.
can see you and hear you. Yeah.
Hear you.
You
So
just-
what do I do to get rid of this screen?
Unmute your video, Cheryl. Unmute your
What?
video.
What?
Unmute your video. There's a mute button for your video. I think you muted your video.
Oh,
So you have to unmute it now.
Yeah, but what I'm looking at is a screen that says join a Zoom demo.
You don't want to do that. You want to unmute your video because we're seeing you and hearing you just fine.
Okay,
Obviously, you're hearing us,
yeah,
just not
right.
seeing us.
So I don't know how to do that. So I think I'm gonna call it an evening,
you can't
guys.
see,
and-
Cheryl, you can't see us?
No, No, I
All right,
can
are
see
you
a
on
guy
a-
standing there.
Are you on a
little guy
Cheryl?
PC?
standing there.
Are you on a
Cheryl, we're
PC,
nothing to
Cheryl?
look at, so don't worry about it,
What?
come on.
Are
You
you
know
on a
what we look at.
PC?
It's not that big.
Am I on a
What kind of computer are you on?
laptop?
It's a Windows PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, down in the lower left-hand corner, there's a picture of a video camera. It's at the very lower left-hand corner. There's a picture of a microphone and a video camera. I want you to click on the video camera.
Don't see no video camera.
what's in the very,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
In the lower
I see it.
left, there's a
the lower left,
microphone.
there's like a,
Don't click on the microphone or you'll mute yourself and we won't hear you. But do click on the picture.
I don't see a microphone. I see like
I think
a
the clue
thing with
we're
4 boxes in it.
I think the clue that we're missing is she said that something came up that said, do you want to test something?
Do I want to join
Demo.
a demo?
Yeah, say
Demo.
no.
If you
Say
can
no
X
to that.
that, if you could, it's probably blocking out whatever you're supposed to see. You got to get rid of that.
Okay,
And it's probably,
Yes.
we're probably behind that.
okay, it says
And
Join
Cheryl,
a live-
Cheryl, do,
Zoom
We're in a
demo.
closet.
Cheryl, do me a favor. Cheryl,
Yeah,
put your cursor in the black,
in the black.
okay, and wiggle it.
Where's
There's a
the
black
black?
border around the whole screen, right? Isn't there a black border around the whole screen?
Not, well,
Yeah.
kind of way at the bottom.
This test video thing
Okay,
is
see
blacking
what-
her out. that's all.
I've got my cursor in the black, and I wiggle my cursor, I see what Paul's talking about in the lower left-hand corner. But if I don't wiggle it, I don't see it. Go figure. I don't know. I'm gonna take it.
I'm guessing she's looking at a
You've
big
been a
white screen
long
with a
time.
blue thing on it, right?
It says, right next to it, it says type here to search.
Yeah, something's jumped out there and got in the way.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay, guys.
on,
You
Paul.
continue to talk and Mother Nature's calling me anyway.
Say hi.
You know how old ladies are.
Yeah,
and
tell
I'm
them
not
hi.
in
come
for me.
diapers
on.
yet, so,
Come on.
no.
Hey, Cheryl, if you leave, come back and it'll be okay. If you leave us, just come back again.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Oh, I
Paul,
see
what,
ya. I'm back. I'm back.
Now,
What are
there
you
you are, you're
eating,
back.
Paul? What are you eating?
Bagel with pickles and cheese on it.
Ooh,
My wife just
pickles
handed
on
it
a
to me in the
bagel?
middle of the meeting.
Yeah, I saw her.
Oh
I
my
said, hello, Helen. Is that her name?
No,
Helen?
it's,
Oh,
it
shit.
actually is her name, her
Oh,
middle
shit.
name. Her middle name is Helen, yes.
No.
Her
Yeah.
first name is Dorothy or Dot.
Dorothy.
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. We never see her. Come on.
She's in there writing. She spends all her time
Oh,
writing,
yeah,
writing
yeah,
poetry
yeah.
all the time.
Poetry. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
she writes poetry
Okay.
nonstop all the time.
does she write about you?
She's writing a memoir. I guess I'm in it.
By the way, let me ask you guys, given that Bob Dole passed away, what, a week, 10 days ago?
Yeah.
Did anybody see the ceremony at the church?
Hmm.
no.
No,
It
but I
was
saw
a
a lot of
beautiful-
retrospect on TV about Bob Dole. It was all over the
The
news.
ceremony at the church was incredible. One of his staffers read a poem by a gal by the name, I think it was Linda Ellis. Linda Ellis. Do me a favor, go on the internet and look up for a poem about the dash.
The dash?
Oh, that's an old one.
The dash.
That's an
and
old
maybe
one.
it's first time I ever heard it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's an awesome poem. It really is. Talking about the dash between the two dates of the day you were born,
Barn
the
Oh.
day you died, but the most important was the dash.
Dash.
That's your life. Oh,
Wow.
beautiful poem. Beautiful. Rich knows.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a good one.
there. There's my intelligent piece for the night.
Well, this is
Has
exciting.
anybody seen
Everybody
any
just be
good,
silent. Say something. Come on.
has anybody seen any good movies or films or TV shows or heard any good
Anybody see
music?
the West Side Story?
West Side Story.
Oh, the
The
new one or
original.
the old one?
The new one.
I
Nah,
haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Gary doesn't like it.
no, it's not that I don't like it. I love the original so much.
Oh my God,
I will
yes.
probably never watch the new
Oh,
one.
you're just already predisposed not to like it, even though you haven't even
Hey,
seen it.
you know, I know the lyrics to every song they sing. I
Mm.
sing along when I see it. I don't need to see the new one. I know. it.
Yeah, Rita Marino is in the old one, of course, and she's in the new one.
And the new one too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Really? I
She's
didn't know
90,
that.
I think, isn't she? I'm pretty sure she's
Did you
90.
hear where
She
Betty
was
White
on
just turned
Parade
100?
magazine or something. Yeah, I
What'd
think
you say?
she's 90 now.
She's 100. She just turned 100.
Rita
Just
Moreno.
turned
did?
100. My God.
Pat, what were you saying about? You said something about Rita Marino or something.
Rita Moreno, I believe, is 90. She was in
Yeah.
West Side Story.
Right.
She's
You're
90.
right.
She's in the
Yeah.
new one too. Yeah.
I can't believe, some of these people are that old. I mean, they were old when we,
Yeah.
when we were young.
We thought they were old.
Yeah, we thought. But
It's all about percentages. I mean, she's only maybe, what, 10% older than we are. So
yeah, that's not really, I mean, it's
of
not
course, when we
really,
were kids, she was twice as old as we are. So
we felt like it was.
90 years old,
the
a
older we
whole
get,
5'2" tall. Absolutely amazing.
Net worth 10 million.
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't been in the movie theater since all the COVID hit. I
Oh,
just,
yeah.
I got,
Yeah.
and there wasn't anything I really was that interested in seeing. So, I mean, I'm not into all the action stuff. I know a lot of people are, all the, sci-fi stuff and all that. So there's not much out there for me these days. But
yeah, most of it's junk. It's violence
That's
and
right, Pat.
machines and
Yep,
a lot of bloodshed.
Yep.
and, icky.
yeah,
you got it right.
It's tiring. There's no dialogue. There's no plot. It's just stupid.
yeah.
Yep.
I would agree.
Destroying vehicles right and left. Yep.
Mhm. Anything to be sensational,
Yeah.
I collect movies from the thrift store for $2, and I've come across some really interesting finds. What the heck is the name of that movie? There's a movie with Tom Hanks. It's also a book.
Tom
It's
Hanks, Tom Hanks.
dang it, it's Atlas. I can't remember, Atlas something.
Tom Hanks.
I don't have it in front of me. It's a weird name, but it's a very odd movie. You're not going to see it you're not going to see it in the movie theater. And it's also a book. And also Fifth Element. I could watch that all day.
Yeah, Fifth Element's interesting.
Fifth
Yeah.
Element, that I just watch that to make myself feel good. It's so funny.
Well, guys, I got to get off. My wife.
Let me
I
ask
gotta
you
give my
guys,
wife-
let me ask you
wife a
guys,
few-
given, I'm sorry,
What?
Rich, go ahead.
I got to get off. I got to give my wife an infusion. She got infection in the hospital, so we're trying to
Oh,
cut that out.
go take care,
Yeah.
everybody. Good to see
Yeah.
you. Good to see you.
Hey, Rich, good to see you, man. Good to see
Tell
you.
right.
Mary I said hi.
Will
Get
do.
well.
All right. Take care.
Okay.
Okay, bye,
Okay,
Rich.
buddy.
Hey,
Bye.
Rich,
I'll be
I was
back
just
in a
gonna
minute. I gotta
ask
get
him
some.
how he pronounces his last name.
What, Cheryl?
I was gonna ask him how he pronounced his last name, because we always said Fava, and you guys
Yeah.
are saying Fava. So,
I say Rich. Yeah.
I wonder if he'll
While
let
you
us call
guys
him.
are still here, given we're
Yeah.
talking movies, think about Hollywood type movies. What is your favorite decade of movies? 20s to
ooh,
30s, 40s, 40s to 50s? What do you think? What do you think?
It's the current decade because I can't remember any of the other
Yeah, right.
decades. It has to be the one that's
Oh.
now.
Okay, how about you guys?
Oh. I don't know.
We don't
can't-
have razor sharp memories like you do, Gary,
Oh, yeah, right.
or I
Come
don't
on,
anyway. I
come
won't
on,
speak
come
for the
on,
group.
Come on. Pat, while you were gone, I asked the guys a question. Oh, okay.
What is it?
Cloud Atlas, okay.
Cloud what?
Atlas, got it. Atlas.
I can't hear. I can't see it.
Is that a sci-fi movie, Patrick?
It starts, it does this big loop and it's just fascinating. Makes you think.
Well, Pat, while you were gone, I asked the guys a question. Maybe you can give me an answer too. Thinking about Hollywood kind of movies. It could be international too, doesn't matter. What is your favorite decade? The 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, 60s?
Decade.
What's your favorite decade of movie?
Think.
Yeah, he'd
Probably
be a
have
good
to
one
be-
since he collects.
Think about that. I don't know. I'm not really a movie buff too much. Like I didn't go to the movies
Okay.
as a kid much.
Uh-huh.
Probably, I guess when I was a kid, 50s were kind of cool,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't know. Let's see, what was in the 60s?
The
I was
70s are
gone
pretty
a-
good.
No, I was gone a lot. So there
Yeah,
were a couple of
that's true.
decades that I was kind of absent. I kind of,
70s are pretty good
Watching
because-
movies on TV anymore, the decade that I really enjoy is the 40s. The
Really?
40s, I think, were the best
Yeah.
movies going.
You must
Yeah, it
watch
was real
Turner
acting.
Classic Movies.
real drama. They didn't have all this
Yes.
technical crap, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
right,
really
Pat.
enjoyed the
Agree.
40s, Gary. I started watching movies in 1944. And
You
couldn't,
did
I
not.
got,
You
I
were
was
just
hooked
born
in
in
44, man,
44.
on movies. And I watched them the whole rest of the decade.
Yeah, sure.
We have a what is it? It's called Turner Classic Movies, and it's
Yes.
Uh-huh.
uninterrupted. And they have during the day they have a lot of the early 40s movies,
Yes.
Yep.
interesting stuff.
I like to
Yep.
ask what's your favorite war movie? You know, movie about war that you've
Victory
seen.
at Sea, absolutely. Victory
Yeah.
at Sea. I started watching
Apocalypse,
those when I was 5 years
Apocalypse
old.
Now.
I was hooked.
Apocalypse Now is my favorite war movie.
Wow.
That
yeah.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
think
like Saving Private Ryan.
that's
Yeah.
good. I really like.
Midway was good.
Mhm.
I liked Patton. I thought that was a great.
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
It comes on here
That was
about it
very strong.
for months, you know, and you know, but I really like that movie. I mean, just because he was such an eccentric character, you know, and
Yep.
needless to say, and that kind of stuff, and he was just interesting. Needless to say, and
You know that guy, Peter Jackson? He just made a movie about the Beatles. It's an
Yes.
8-hour thing,
Yeah.
you know,
Really?
about the Beatles, 8 hours. But it was like their last recording session before they broke up in 1969. They had microphones everywhere. So you got this total reality of what they were like with each other, talking to each other. But that was done by Peter Jackson. He spent like years putting this together, and it's fantastic. And what he used a method of enhancing the old footage, you know, where he would sharpen it up and use algorithms and use AI and stuff to make it look great. But he did getting around to Rich's question. He did an incredible series on World War II. It was like a 6-part series.
Band of Brothers.
And he took all this old footage, just like he did in the Beatles thing, and he sharpened it up to where it's phenomenal. It's like You know, it's not like the old footage the way it was. It's a totally different thing now with it all colorized and sharpened up and 3 dimensions added to it. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic series. And it goes through, and I learned things about that war that I never knew, you know, about how it played out. And there were some phenomenal, decisive moments. Like there was at one point early in the war, the entire German army was massed at the border, ready to strike the next country over.
Poland.
And if we had hit them right then, there wouldn't have been that whole war. But nobody got there in time. They didn't communicate to the chain of command in time. So we had to go through that whole war because we missed our opportunity at this one juncture in the war. If you ever get a chance, it's incredible.
One of the reasons we had the Second World War is because of the flu of 1918. Our president
Interesting point.
was at the Treaty of Versailles,
Yeah.
and he was trying to fight against the idea of reparations, and he got so sick he couldn't function. If he'd have stopped
That's right.
reparations, there would not have been a Second World War. It wouldn't have happened.
I believe that. Yeah. That's what really.
Excellent point. Excellent point, Pat. Yes.
Woodrow Wilson, wasn't it? I think it was Wilson.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah.
He got the flu and he was desperately ill, and he couldn't push forward the idea of no reparations. And being in the United States and being a big player, he probably could have pulled it off. But yeah, that's what did it. Reparations, and then and then the Great Depression came in on top of it. So naturally, when people get desperate, they're going to fight. They're just going to. That's it.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I think one of my best Western movies of recent times has been. Now I'm lost my head now again. The one Kurt. It's about the gunfight at OK Corral, and I can't think. It was with Val Kilmer was in it. He played.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the.
I know the
best
movie.
It was a
Yeah,
modern-
I know the
it was a
movie.
fairly modern movie.
What was it?
Yeah. It was a modern movie. You're right. And
What happened, pal?
all the westerns that you
Weird there.
really exciting. It was well done. Where'd Paul? What happened to Paul here?
What are we
What are you
looking at
doing,
here,
Paul?
Paul?
This is that World War II movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They
you see
shall
this?
not
And what's the
grow
name of it
old.
again? What is the name of it?
Can you all see this?
They
Yeah.
shall not grow old. Is that what it is, Paul?
Yeah, this is another Peter Jackson movie about World War II. And look at the color. See, he turned the black and white into
Wow.
color.
Oh.
See what he did with
Paul,
it?
help me with the name of it again, please. What is the name?
Paul?
Yeah, it's We Shall Not Grow Old, it's called.
Okay.
I mean, the what he's done to enhance the picture quality of these old movies is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay. Check it out.
Yeah. Neat.
That looked like Tom Cruise.
Can you all see this okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 taking up 3/4 of my screen.
I mean, look at the color. These colors were not in the original footage. He
Yeah.
added all these colors into
It's
into these
amazing.
old black and white. Oh, that guy's beating that guy over the head with the stick.
Is this World War II or World War One?
World War II.
One.
World War II.
That was World War
Two?
One.
This is one.
That was World War One. We were
That's
just-
It
one.
looks like one.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's
one.
World War One. Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is. It is. The uniforms are consistent with World War One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trench
100-year-old
warfare.
film footage, there you go.
100-year-old film footage. They shall not grow old. There you go, Gary.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
called
sir.
They Shall Not Grow Old. He did two films. One was World War II, but this one, you're right. This one was World War One.
Yep. Okay.
It was always my biggest complaint about history in high school. They start out with the Tigris and the Euphrates. I didn't care about that. I want to know why I didn't get to meet my father till I was 2. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh,
And I told him
okay.
that one time. I said, "You're teaching it backwards. You should start with what happened last year and go backwards, and then we'll get it." Have you ever seen that movie? There was a TV show called Connections, and the guy would hold up and say, "This thing, watch," or whatever he had in his hand. He said, "There's a story," and he would take it back and back and back and back and how it was developed. And I
Okay,
really liked
Connections.
history, but he started out with the Tigris and the Euphrates and all of that rubbish. And of course, he was lying to us because it's actually the Great Rift when we came down out of the trees, if you want to go back. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of archaeology, or not archaeology, what would I call it? Prehistory, studying prehistory. And that's fascinating things. The reason we stood up is because the grass was tall. If we stayed on, the we couldn't see. So we had to stand up
Okay.
to see over the grass. Because,
A
and the other thing
son
was
of a
something
gun.
happened in the Rift Valley that the trees disappeared or went bad or something, and that we had to come out of the trees because the trees weren't working. And then we had to stand up to see over the
Okay.
grass.
Interesting.
Fascinating stuff, figure out where we came
Yeah.
from. The latest thing I'm reading is called, my memory is terrible, is called The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins. And it's
The
not,
selfish gene.
Richard Dawkins. And it's not an easy read. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is not easy. I also have the audio book because I read it. Yeah, Richard Dawkins. He's a
It's gene, Gene.
yeah, Gene, The Selfish Gene.
Okay. Okay.
And it is
Well, you guys are getting pretty heavy. I mean, good Lord, guys.
it's
I can't
fascinating.
handle that too.
It's
This
amazing.
is where
stuff.
I'm at.
And it's humbling, really. I mean, once you get into it and understand what he's saying, it's pretty humbling. Richard Dawkins, if you go on YouTube and just use his name, he's got a lot of really good lectures, really interesting things. I'm so impressed with the internet because there's all these great lectures that 30, 40 years ago, I had to pay $1 million to see him. And now, like, I've been following this guy in cosmology. His name's Leonard Siskin. And there's an 8-part series on cosmology, but you better have your math up to speed because there's no movies. There's no bright, pretty pictures. He has a whiteboard and he has markers and he explains how the universe got here. And there's a lot of math, whole bunch of
Wow.
math. The latest thing right now is what I've had to watch it like 3 times. It's talking about the 1 sphere, the 2 sphere, the 3 sphere. And the fact that the 3 spheres actually goes by the hyperbolic sign. And then I have to go back and check my book and see what the hell hyperbolic sign is because I kind of forgot. But really, there's a lot of good stuff out there, a lot of good stuff for free. I couldn't afford Stanford University, but I can watch this guy for nothing. And what I do is I put my rowing machine in front of my monitor, so I watch it while I'm rowing. It's fun.
Come here, buddy. Come here, dog.
I was wondering, I heard a voice, but I didn't know. He must be getting his dog, I guess. Gary, you after your dog?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him coming down here. Just a second, I'll be right back.
Attacked by a possum.
Oh, come here. Come here, boy. Come here.
2017.
Come here. Say hi to the nice people. Come here. Come on. Say hi to the nice people.
Oh,
Oh, golden retriever.
golden.
You betcha, buddy.
Oh,
He's the fifth one that I've owned, and he's absolutely the best lover.
aw.
Ah,
He is a sweet boy. Dumb as
How
a
we-
rock, but sweet boy.
Dumb as a rock.
Oh, he is. He's just absolutely dumb. But he is a lover. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a
Seems
good
like
boy.
just about everybody up here has dogs and everybody walks them up and down my street every day.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's like,
Uh-huh.
you gotta call the place the AKC Boulevard, because I mean, it's just every kind of dog you can possibly imagine. Some
Do they
guys
pick
come
up
do
after them?
2 or 3 dogs. 100
Do
just
they
all
pick
the time.
up after them, Pat?
What's that?
Do they pick up after them?
What, the people?
The poop.
Poop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good boy.
But I'm getting to know a lot of them. The fun thing is when it snows, dogs love to roll in the snow. They just absolutely
Yes, they do. Yes, they
leap in
do.
the snow, roll all around in it and stick their face in it. They just go berserk when it
Yep.
snows.
Yep. They're funny. They are.
Hey, Gary, does your dog
Ma'am.
go with you when you're feeding the animals in the morning?
No, they pretty much stay away from the horses.
Oh,
Horses
okay.
are big to them and they're not really
Yeah.
thrilled. The horses aren't really thrilled with them either.
Oh, okay.
The cats will walk along, but the dogs stay in the house pretty much. We don't have good fencing around the house yet. I'm starting to build in fencing so the boys can be outside and
Oh,
run, but now it's just, I take them out on a walk. And that's about it.
So you've had several of those, several golden retrievers?
Bo is my fifth golden retriever, yes.
Wow.
Yes. Now,
Did they-
I haven't shown this one at all in AKC events, but all the rest, well, no, the 3 of the last 4 I have. And I had an absolute great one before him, but he died very young. I couldn't employ him in the kennel as a stud. He was not even 7 years old when he passed away. But he
Wow.
was an incredible dog, incredible in the show ring.
wow.
And the wife claimed the one before or the one after him. He's got 3 titles in obedience, but we didn't do anything with him in confirmation. But he was a smart dog, smart dog. Absolute opposite of this one, who's a dumb as a rock.
Well,
Looks like Cheryl is sinking into the sunset or something.
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
She was trying to probably fall asleep,
Nope.
just, sliding down.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
Okay.
Nope, I had too much iced tea today. I'll be up till midnight.
well, I get up
Oh, gosh.
when I'm awake.
Well, depends works pretty good, I understand.
I don't know. I had to wear them one time when I had prostate cancer and trying to learn how to control my bladder at that point. I had to do all these exercises and all that. But
Mhm.
as I progressed, I learned very quickly that wherever I went, the first thing when I went into a store or something,
Oh, yeah.
I was going, where in the hell's the bathroom? That's what I needed. So, but it's a lot better now. But
Good
Yeah.
for you.
I've been taking pills for
Good.
that for 25 years, I think. It's Timolol or something. I can't remember what it is, little capsule, but I've been taking them for years and years and years for prostate maintenance. Keeps me out
Yeah.
of trouble.
I
Yeah,
guess I've been lucky. I don't know.
yeah, it's good if you don't have any problems like that. As I said, I guess it was 10 years ago or more. I don't remember when it was, when my PSA kept going up and up, and they said, well, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway, they said the good thing was I caught it early enough that it was all
Good.
contained within the gland itself, the prostate gland.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Good.
if it escapes, it's bad news. Yeah,
Yeah, if it escapes, you're
Yep.
done.
yeah.
So, and I was a little concerned because when I first came out of the surgery, they said, well, they said, this is not necessary. I don't want to tell you bad news, but they said that the pathology report said there might have been some more cancer cells there. And I go, oh crap. He said, well, but we'll wait and see. He said, I don't know. So, there's nothing they can do, unless they're gonna, until new for sure. Well, I went back 3 months later and, to get my PSA test done again. And he said, interesting, 0.0.
Oh, my God.
That means that there isn't any cancer, but we don't know yet. They tested me that first year every 3 months, and it kept coming up
Wow.
0. And it has been
Wow.
0 since. So the only point is you don't always want to trust the pathology report.
Truly.
Somebody got
Truly.
me, somebody else.
You
I
mean you didn't have the pearls or anything like that?
No,
Did you-
no.
No?
I decided to have it removed. You know,
Oh, okay.
no, I didn't do any, I decided to do that. I had
Mhm.
people, that I just decided to do that. There were several options,
Yeah.
so, but that's the one but anyway. But
Just be
I'm
done with it, right?
yeah, I just said, well, get it out of my body, maybe we don't, so.
Mhm.
Is Mr. Wallace sleeping or what?
No, I was looking at somebody, realtor just sent me this P&L. I was looking at that. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I
You
was
were
getting
leaning back.
distracted there. I'm not sleeping.
We're boring Paul again, talking about.
No,
our
and you're not.
prostates.
It's just that I've been waiting for this P&L for a week and finally came in.
Okay.
What is the
Okay.
P&L?
Profit and loss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that means you're either gonna have a good Christmas or you're not, huh?
Right.
Anyway,
Hey, guys, Merry Christmas, and it was great talking
Yeah.
to you, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see you next month.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
to get some more people here next month. I did something different this time. I sent out an email and then I sent out
Mhm.
text messages to everybody's phone. Did you all get text messages from me?
Yes, they did.
How'd they turn
Good
out?
job.
Were they understandable?
They're real pretty. They're real pretty.
Well, I don't care about how they look, the aesthetics of them. Did they communicate is the thing?
You bet. No problem.
When did you send the text message?
Right after I sent the email, about 10
Today?
minutes after.
I
Today?
didn't,
Yeah, tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I haven't looked at my phone.
yeah.
I'm sure it's there if the email was there.
And I sent out 60 text messages to the 60 people I have phone numbers for.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
looking at it right now.
I got a
6:58 PM.
before we depart, some of you might have seen that I wrote a little thing on the Vietnam boys from Bayless.
I did.
Yeah, anyway,
Mhm.
I got,
Good job.
Excuse me.
well, thanks. Well, naturally, now I'm getting all kinds of people,
Uh-oh.
they
Oh.
called. I went to Vietnam, and that's fine. And so I'm following up with these new people. But anyway, what I was going to ask you, somebody said, passing along information about who they thought or didn't go. But anyway, the point I was making is that somebody said Alan Walters went to Vietnam, and I thought, well, anybody know how to contact Alan?
Let me see if I have a number for him. Hold on. I'll
I
tell
saw
you.
him at the reunion 20 odd years ago. He
Yeah,
was
well,
a major at the time. He was career Army.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
So he might be floating around out there.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if you got if you got his phone number, I did try a number that I had on several of these people, but that might be when they had, landlines, and now they all got cell phones,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you got a number, Paul, just text it to me.
I don't. I have nothing. I have zip for Alan Walters. I have absolutely nothing.
I don't know what happened. There's no way I know if to contact him.
He's in a category with Anna Conness, Suzanne Colley, Gary Craig, Orville Denoyer, Gretchen Herpelsheimer, Nancy Keller, Phyllis Medling, Sharon O'Neill, Patricia Smith, Alan Walters, and Nancy Woods. And I have nothing for those people. Nothing. Zero.
1L Allen.
1L Allen.
Yeah, I have one L.
There's
Alan
only one
Walters,
L.
yeah.
L in
Rich.
Allen.
I have
Okay.
absolutely nothing for all those people. That's like
They just-
how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 11 class members of ours that have completely are off the grid, off the radar. No,
Wow.
there's no phone number, no location. They're lost. Anna Canis moved to Costa Rica. And then Suzanne Colley, I called her number. She did have a number, but it was a hostile ex who answered the phone and told me to call this number again.
Oh,
You
Good Lord.
remember Suzanne Colley?
yeah.
Remember her?
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, her ex was extremely hostile. I thought he
Oh
was going to
my
hunt me
God.
down or something, I have a note. Do not call this number again.
Yeah, really.
Really?
Whew.
Well, I got there was something that came across Sally Ware's stuff that this guy Marsh, and I can't think of, if I look back on what she sent, that had passed away. He was in the class 2 or 3 years ahead or 4 years ahead of us. And then she went on to say that his sister was in our class, Joanne Marsh.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I don't have anything for her because I called the number I thought I had, and nobody, it said this number is no longer in service. So if you got Joanne's Marsh's number or an email or something, send it to me, will you, Paul?
I'll tell you right now. I can tell you right now.
All right.
And you have access to this database too.
Yeah.
There's Joanne Marsh Schmidt, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's no phone number. Oh yeah, there is. I give it to you right now. You ready?
All right.
Okay. 636 296 9066. She's in Imperial, Missouri.
Okay, well, I know that's just up the road for me. And I'm not sure this is the number I called, but it might have been the number I called and I got it that it's been disconnected. But I'm not saying that might have been her landline, many years ago, and I'm sure she hadn't kept you up. Just like she had,
Right.
And I'm guessing, I'm just saying, but I do have her address, that was on the information that Sally sent me. And, but I'll contact her. I was just wondering if anybody had an updated version of something that I didn't have, but
Well, how did Sally know about Alan Walters?
she didn't. I don't know if any of you got, I vaguely remember the name, but, a guy sent the information he had about himself and a couple other guys that had been in Vietnam, and a guy by the name of Art Moles. Do you remember him? Does anybody remember him? Art,
Who?
ART, MUHS, or something like that. And But anyway, he graduated in the class of 1960. So, he was already graduated when we got to the high school. We were freshmen or in the 9th grade at that time.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Uh-huh.
so he communicated with me. Anyway, I didn't know this. He said, and I thought this was kind of interesting. He said, I dated so-and-so and so-and-so. And he got, we started chatting back and forth. And he said that he had dated Kathy Musket.
Oh,
That's why I was wondering if you guys knew her, because I don't know. I didn't keep up with who was dating who at the time. But anyway, I don't know how many dates he had with her. But anyway, it wasn't that many, I guess. But he said he had dated her at one time. So for whatever
there's a whole
this guy, what I'm saying is this guy mentioned Alan Walters as a possible.
okay.
All right, so there's about 60 or 63 people that I'm in contact with. I've got their phone numbers, their emails. And then there's
And
those
that's about
10
it.
people that are totally off the radar. And then there's another 10 people that are like in a gray area, somewhere in between off the radar and somewhere and knowing who they are. And that's Timothy Ayers, Diana Cashon, Karen Kaween Sauer, Carol Giese Harlan, Donald Luce, Tony Nascunas, Joanna Roberts Polizzo, Russell Weigert, Virginia Williams Nichols,
Oh,
Geraldine Wolf.
Stop. Russ Weigert was killed in an automobile accident 10 days ago.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes, that's
Hmm.
what Sally sent out on him. Yeah. I didn't know he was killed by an automobile accident, but he was killed. I knew that.
All right, so I'll
I'm
mark
pretty
that
sure it
one.
was an automobile. Yeah.
And there's two others, Geraldine Wolf, Kiki, and Terry Youngman.
Well, I just mailed and I haven't heard from him, but whatever address I had that was on our list from way back when, somewhere in Illinois, I sent him a letter. I'll see if it'll come back to me. He lived in Illinois. That's all I know. And
Who are you talking about?
Terry Youngman, and he was also in Vietnam.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I've got him down in Afton, Missouri, but you know more about where he is than I do.
No, I think I got mine out of Sally's database, Sally Ware's database from the Alumni Association or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, so I sent him a letter asking for him to fill me in on what he did, where he was, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, but Alan Walters is, like you said, off the charts. I don't know, whatever, don't know much about his situation.
What about
What about
Timothy Ayers?
Last
I
time
thought he passed.
Huh?
I thought he passed.
I don't have him as passed.
no, I don't think so either. I
We've
remember,
lost about 20 people. I know that.
has it been that many now?
Oh, it's a bunch. It's a bunch.
Well, I
Jeez.
every year when they ask me, for money, for that scholarship, they always have of everybody's who passed. But I know Russ, I didn't know that he had gone to Vietnam either until his sister, who was a couple years younger than we were, I think she was two classes behind us, but she said that over there, and according to her, she said he kind of got really messed up, PTSD. But
Hey, Rich, I don't know, I probably never told you, but I did my tour in 70, 71 PBRs.
I tried to get you several times. You called me and you never gave me any information because I called you back and I never could get a hold of you.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if you-
that's, I have a very weak relationship with my phone.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well-
Paul,
I do not
Yeah.
get along with my phone. That's,
you know that when we got together for the October thing,
Yeah.
well, Jerry Wolf was there.
Oh, she was
Mhm.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was there.
And Paul, just a thought, why do you have contact with Sally Ware at Bayless? She
No,
would
but I
give you
should,
everything you-
I should
Oh,
send her
yeah,
my database and have her correct it.
Yeah,
Definitely,
exactly. She's got
yes.
it all.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, I'll
my,
do
hey,
that. That'll get everything sorted out.
hey,
That's
Paul,
right.
Paul,
Yeah.
my address has changed. We've moved into the modern era. We used to be at a, at a box on a road, And
Yeah, I got you down for Patton, Missouri.
that's
box
right.
2231.
That's rural Route 5. But anyway, the long and the short of that is that we've gone 911. So now I have a physical address, which I didn't have before, so they can
Oh,
make it easier for people to deliver things here. Because they couldn't.
sure. What is it? What is it, Rich?
What it is. It's 14574. 14574. And this is capital B, capital C, capital R. That stands for, you don't need to know this, but it's Bullitt County Road. And then it's the next after that, BCR 376.
BCR.
It's the county road 376.
Three.
So-
BCR or CCR?
B, like in
Bravo
boy.
or Charlie?
Bravo.
Say again?
Bravo.
Bravo, Charlie, Romeo?
That's it.
Okay,
And then it's
376.
right. That's the new address
Huh?
that I. But anyway, they just
375?
376.
Give me numerals again. 376 in Patton, Missouri.
Yeah, that's all stays the same. See, they
What's the
just
zipper?
63662.
63662. Thank you, sir.
But anyway, 14574 BCR 376. So
Okay.
anyway, you want to get that, Paul? It looks like my battery is low. I have to get off. I'm on my phone. So
Okay. Good
Okay,
talking,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to you,
Merry
Cheryl.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
hey,
Okay.
if you want to
Love
send
y'all.
information, please do. My address.
What'd you say, Rich?
I was saying to Pat, because I wanted his information about what he did in Vietnam and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He never did send it. Is he still on?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
get my?
I could use your email address and that would go a long
Yeah.
way.
Give you that?
Because
but
I
it's-
communicate mostly by email.
Well, me too. But it's not that it's on that list. But anyway, let me give it, Paul's list, but it's Rich, RICH, and that's all small letters. STATESBORO. Rich Statesboro is how it is. Because I used to live in Statesboro, Georgia. That's why I had that. At hotmail.com.
Okay. I got Romeo, India, Charlie, Hotel, Sierra, Tango, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Oscar, Romeo, Oscar. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
At Hotmail. Okay.
Hotmail.
Got it.
Isn't it funny how we can talk to each other in military phonetics and we know exactly what we're saying? You talk
That's-
to a civilian in military phonetics and they think you're out of your mind.
Yep. Well,
I don't know.
that's so funny because I will never forget a guy that was in the rear area that I had to report to all the time and give him all my data at the end of the day when I was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I would call the guy and his name was RC. So Romeo, Charlie, this is Romeo. And I got your information. We know all that stuff. So you know, I was afraid somebody, Romeo, Romeo, where far out thou? I'll say, out here in the middle of nowhere. What are you talking?
Oh, gosh.
So anyway,
Yeah, we were a bit fancier. I was snake charmer.
You were what?
I was snake charmer.
Snake charmer.
Snake
yeah.
charmer.
Snake
Okay.
charmer, yeah. We had ETs were held in somewhat mystical. A lot of other people thought it was rather mystical because of what we could do. So I was head of my shop, and the shop was Snake Charmers. That was our call sign. And we had patches.
okay.
I lost it, but we had a little Snake Charmer patch,
Mm.
and that was us.
Really?
Oh.
Because they'd call from the ASPB or something. Snake Charmer, we got a problem. We're coming in for something. I don't know. But
Were you in one of those PT?
Okay.
I was down in Naubei, just south of Saigon. The three.
Okay. And you were there?
I was in 70 and 71.
Well, I was close. I was in Canhan,
Yeah.
which was up by Mito and up 25 miles southwest of Saigon.
Yeah, I
For a little while.
I probably was at your base at one point because there was an Army base just up the river, and they sent me up there to look at some of their junk to see if we could use it. They had a bunch of broken down, looked like the Army used stuff and just threw it away. And
Who kn-
we had
Oh,
a
yeah.
massive factory thing going down in Now Bay. Rebuilt engines, rebuilt PBRs, overhauled
Oh,
radios
okay.
and radars. Now we had a massive thing.
Son
going.
of a gun.
It
Yeah.
was- it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And Rich, you were first Cav?
Well, at that time, you know, because I went over there in 70, I was with the 9th Infantry Division for 4 months, and they went home.
Okay.
And at home, unless you had 6 months in country, you didn't go home. And I got transferred to the 1st Air Cav after that. So
Okay.
first 4 months and my last 7, the first 4 with the 9th and the last 7 with the 1st Air Cav. And but I
Well,
was
I was supposed to be in Republic of South Vietnam on the 12th day of September of 70, and it would have been first Cav.
really.
That was my duty station, yeah. And they jacked me all up.
Yeah. Well, you know, in September of 70, see, well, well, that was about, yeah, I can understand. When, you know, the 9th Infantry Division went home because, you know, that was part of the Vietnamization program and all other crap, you know.
Yeah.
And, but the Delta was pretty much, for whatever, you know, their idea was, it was cleaned up. Well, it really wasn't, but whatever. But
Yeah.
I when I was
Right.
with them, they did send me right after we went into Cambodia and came back out. They sent me to a remote outpost up about 1.5 miles from the Cambodian border, and what I had to do
Okay.
was deal with. Did more liaison work between, at that time, between the Vietnamese and our artillery, trying to get a fire clearance. But anyway, I know you guys don't want to hear all that, but anyway. And then when I went to the 1st Air Cav, I was in liaison between the infantry and artillery, and in plain words, try not to shoot our own guys.
Mhm.
You know, but anyway.
Amen to that, brother. Yep.
But anyway,
I actually had a pretty good time. I showed up, they promoted me instantly and gave me my own shop. Had 6 VNs and 6 Americans and said, fix stuff. And we fix stuff. That's some broken stuff. Fix stuff and
Mr.
fix
Fix
stuff.
It, okay.
Yep, 12 hours a day. We had 10 days on, 1 day off. And Vietnam, and they had to come get me to send me home. I had no idea. It was a year went by and I was up in the shop doing something, arguing with somebody. Hey, what are you doing? I said, you're supposed to go home. You mean now? I'm busy.
that was
Oh, gosh.
They had to
Did you-
drag me out of the place. I was
Crazy.
really into it. Man, I was I was
Pat?
having a good time. I had my own shop, had my people. It was great.
Pat,
And you,
did
you must
Super.
have picked up some skills there, Pat.
I kind of had them when I got there. Well, I learned some management skills, certainly. But I've been in radio and in electronics. Well, you know, I changed your TV. I changed your picture tube for your mom one time. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. I was into that stuff from way back. From the time I was about 10 years old, I
Okay.
was messing with radios and
Do you have your
Wow.
ham license?
no, I never got around to it. Never could get the code. Couldn't master the code. Never could do it. You probably don't need it anymore. There's some sort of you can get a 6
Oh,
meter
a
thing,
lost art, yeah.
but I was more into the technology. I didn't care about talking to anybody.
Did you spend the full year? Did you spend a full year, Pat?
Yeah, spent the whole year and a couple of days they had to drag me out of the place.
Really? I got sent home about a month early, not, something like, because there was nothing going on anymore, they,
Yeah.
beyond, they just turned so much of it over to the Vietnamese, and so, which was fine with me.
Mhm.
The
There was what happened.
That's what
at
they
least-
told me too. They told me it's over. So just go to hell. You're staying here. Okay,
Yeah,
crazy.
but I thought it was, at least their army lasted a lot longer than the Afghan army did.
Oh,
Not that
yeah.
long, though. Yeah.
But anyway, it took a while, but
speaking
anyway.
pause.
All right, I think I'm about ready to run out of some. I'll talk to you guys later. Let us know again, Paul.
All right, I'll let you guys know. Pat, can you see my
Thank you
screen?
very much.
Yeah,
Can you see
Appreciate
my
it, Paul.
screen,
Thank you,
Pat?
buddy.
Can I see your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm looking
Oh,
at.
you
Gary
got some
right now.
goodies there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my radio gear.
Oh, you showed me that. Yeah.
right.
Now, I have a
Okay.
program called Skywave, and you can listen into. You can kind of piggyback on people's radios. It's kind of interesting.
It's great that you
punching out,
showed up,
Paul?
Rich. Glad to hear about your bowling and your Vietnam and all the stuff you're doing, man.
Well, it takes up my time anyway. I'm enjoying it. It's good to talk to you guys. Have a good
Yeah.
Christmas.
You
Take
too,
care.
Rich.
Take
Have a
care.
great Christmas.
Okay, Rich.
Okay.
Good to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch you out, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, Gary.
I tried to leave.
So you fixed our TV. I vaguely, oh, all right, we're gone.